Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, another Swiss 001 video, and welcome back to Flight Simulator Review. Yeah, the series where I review tons of flight simulators you can find and download out there, because there's really a lot. Today we're back on the iPad. Yes, we're gonna check out some mobile flight simulator that you can just download onto your iPad or iPhone, or in this case even Android, and probably Windows Phone as well, I don't know. This is RFS Real Flight Simulator, one of the most popular flight simulators out there. I mean, you can see 1.5 thousand ratings. And you have to consider, like, who writes a rating, right? This is an incredibly popular flight simulator indeed. I mean, there's even that YouTube channel that I found earlier on that's just about this flight simulator, and it's got 54,000 subscribers. So yes, it's definitely worth checking out this flight simulator for the 50,000th time. Yeah, indeed, I've done a lot of reviews on this flight simulator, and that's only because there are so many updates coming out for it. Here's the version history. For example, 3 weeks ago, we had a new A350, but they're adding pretty much a new plane and everything every month, or maybe even twice a month, every 2 weeks. See, we've even had an update like 11 hours ago. They are insanely quick on updating this thing. So, you know, I could basically make a weekly video about this little flight simulator. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. Just to give you some background information, by the way, this is a €1 flight simulator. Yes, we can buy this for €1 or $1 or something, only with one. I don't know. So that sounds very cheap, but you're gonna end up spending a little bit more money on this flight simulator because there is a Pro subscription, which I've already subscribed to, as you can see down here on the left corner. RFS Pro 1 month active. That one costs $3.99 a month, which is really not bad. I mean, Swiss is their one membership subscription is more expensive than that. But yeah, it kind of is worth it to subscribe to this. I mean, you know, without the Pro subscription, you only have 3 aircraft. With the Pro subscription, we have every aircraft, and that's 33 very good, you know, modeled aircraft. So we check out that new one that's been released recently. How about the A350? Where is it? This is quite crazy to think about. There are so many damn aircraft. All right, let's maybe go again for Etihad A350 and see how that looks and see how that flies. Now here is the map. Yes, we can actually fly worldwide with this flight simulator. Most of the airports that are in real life are actually implemented into the sim as well. Not every airport though. It's only 500 airports that are implemented into this flight simulator, so you know, it could be more, but that's one of the story. Let's just actually load in already and not waste too much time. What's that sound, dude? All right, now tap to calibrate, and that's what we're doing indeed. Welcome aboard this beautiful A350. We're flying around a beautiful scenery right here in the Alpine Mountains. This is actually satellite scenery, right? It looks pretty damn good for a mobile flight simulator. We have to again consider this is on mobile. But let's go into the cockpit. Looks like an A350. The thing though about this flight simulator is that these cockpits here are not usable. That's probably the main thing here. This is not particularly a realistic flight simulator. Anyone that wants a super realistic flight experience needs to go to Aerofly Flight Simulator, because that one is a little bit more advanced when it comes to the actual planes, to put it this way, right? All right, let's go ahead and put out the spoilers, put out the flaps as well. We need to slow down by quite a bit and land down here. But yeah, what does work is at least live instruments and everything. That is okay, but this is not an incredibly realistic flight simulator. But this flight simulator, for example, has multiplayer and worldwide flying to offer. And this chat up here, which is, I think I can actually post as well. Can I not do that? Oh, we can actually post in the ATC section here. Mayday, mayday. Lol. Okay, here's the chat. We can write something in the chat while flying. That's something never done before. Swiss Force proud. Oh my god, we're stalling out, by the way. We should probably concentrate on flying. Alright, let's now go ahead and actually get this plane oh, Jesus Christ. Did we just really crash? Damn. Okay, that was an interesting stall behavior. Stalling out completely at 170 knots. Welcome back to Swiss 01. Alright, but let's actually take a little bit more of a look at the exterior of the aircraft. Looks okay enough, doesn't it? I mean, it's a mobile flight simulator. We have to respect that. It does kind of look like this flight simulators from 2015 from the graphics. But what we do have, though, is actually clouds. That's a good addition. There's actually so much, again, for this flight simulator to check out. It's just a multiplayer and everything. Because, again, there's new stuff coming, like, pretty much every week. I'm way too overwhelmed with reviewing this flight simulator properly. Let's now put the landing gear down and everything. Oh. Yeah, the stall behavior of this plane, I was just testing it out a little bit. That is so weird, where the plane just, like, falls to the left side. That doesn't really make any sense, does it? Alright, anyway. Now, since we're getting the multiplayer, we have the Saab 340 there down there. Like, a nice plane for sure. So that's great. But let's go ahead and come in for a landing here in RFS. Okay, now we have a little bit of a glimpse at what the airports here look in real flight simulator. Of course, this is an airport that, you know, is not very well known here in the Alpine Mountains, so there's not very good scenery for it. If you were to fly somewhere to, like, you know, Los Angeles or something, the scenery will be a lot more beautiful and closer to detail because they are handcrafted. Oh my god, I cannot fly this plane at all. Oh no. Oh, this is messed up. I hate this landing already. Jesus Christ. Normally, I used to say that I can fly planes quite well here with an iPad, you know, with the tilting of it, but today really isn't my day. Now, talking about not being today my day, that was not grammatically correct, we're overrunning as well. So that's what we've got. Plane has overrun, and I'm not able to cope with all these views here. Alright, yeah, we have overrun. That's not gone very well. Yeah, that was a very bad landing, actually. Rip. Yeah, normally I'm okay at it, right? Now, what can we do here? Advanced Flight Planner. Okay, that's probably not too interesting, huh? Now, another recent addition, as you could see earlier on, was the F18 as well. The first fighter jet, I think, in this flight simulator. Let's check it out as well. Where could we go now? Maybe let's go to an airport that's a little bit bigger and that has nicer modeling, like my home airport, Frankfurt. Let's go there. All right, now, we can actually take a look at a little bit of the weather engine that this... Uh-oh, we're dying. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the weather engine that this flight simulator has, because this is after all linked to real life weather. But when I look outside of the window, the weather doesn't look like that right now, but you know, they're trying. What we do have at least is rain, something not very well seen before in, oh, thunder, in mobile flight simulators. All right, we'll go to cockpit view and see how that looks. Now, how are we gonna land this fighter jet here? I have zero idea. Now, I've always been a little scared to say this, but in my opinion, this flight simulator looks kind of, doesn't look particularly beautiful. The colors are a little bland, or a little, you know, little gray. This flight simulator doesn't look particularly great and realistic. Like, you would totally be able to tell this is not real life, right? Aerofly FS 2020 is doing a lot better of a job at that. But this flight simulator is a lot more functional. For example, in Aerofly, you couldn't even fly worldwide around the planet. That's something that this flight simulator can actually offer, so that's great. Okay, let's get everything ready here. Landing gear down, and hope you can find the runway soon. Flying a little low above ground here. That's the main thing. So this is actually pretty nice. Let's go ahead and touch down here on runway 25. Or no, that's actually 07 right or something. Yeah, looking good. Okay, not a very smooth landing, but I was flying this plane from the outside view. Okay, so what we can see nicely though is there's a spoiler coming out as well. That's great to see, but we have kind of died right there. Maybe let's go to like a very remote location. We haven't even ever done that. Do we have airports like Lukla here or something? Oh, we do. All right, let's maybe do a little bit of a flight challenge, flying an A320 there, which is gonna be an interesting one for sure. Yeah. All right, now welcome to beautiful Nepal, or as I would say, is now overexposed Nepal. My goodness, something's wrong here with the color correction on the satellite scenery. But I mean, after all, we do have pretty okay satellite scenery. All right, let's come in for a landing here. Let's put the flaps to full, landing gear down. Let's check out the runway performance of the planes here. This is gonna be interesting. All right, now Lukla coming up. Doesn't particularly look like the real life Lukla. Oh man, all right, let's see. All right, landing. Let's come on, let's stop. Let's do it. Come on, Airbus. Oh. Well, that hasn't really worked. But yeah, maybe the airports here do not look particularly good. Now, would I say that RFS or Real Flight Simulator is the best flight simulator out there? No, it depends on your definition, of course, but this is not graphically beautiful, not very realistic. It does have functionality, though, which is great. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do and a lot of things that this flight simulator can do, but, you know, I just still prefer the Aerofly Flight Simulator, for mobile at least, because of the graphics and everything, just very beautiful. But this is, just not it yet. But I think, you know, since they're working on this flight simulator every week, lol, this will be very much good, and let's take a look at it in a year. Probably there will be a lot more changes in a year or so, and we have died again. So, oh damn, that's nice to see, that crash animation. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night. Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube, like Mubarak, Block, Moritz, Deload, Toby Cook, of course, Great Grandpa John, Mark, Leo, Philip, No You, Larry, Finn, M, Thomas, Riley Preston, Government Pasta, Will, Philip, Iscan V, Calamati, Airlines, Opalax, Cherry, and Kelly Chaos. Thank you so much.